All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another throwback video. So, I realized I need to start building Failstacks for my sovereign weapons and everything. And the last time I enhanced a Blackstar was during the Journey to Pen Blackstar series that I did. And I figured let's do a throwback and let's make another one. This time around, I don't know if we'll be going for Pen. I just need it for Failstacks, whether that's building a 200 for Tet and then maybe going for Pen. But anyway, I don't know if this will be a full series, but I just felt like enhancing once again. And yeah, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. If you missed the Journey to Pen Blackstar that I did about last year, I'll leave a link in the description to the playlist. You can watch it. I think it was 20 or 30 something episodes, and that was a fun experience. But also the reason why we don't go for Pen Blackstars anymore is simply because it's not really worth it monetarily. And the best way to do fail stacking is building off Reblath, and that's just the best way to make like 300 stacks. And but if I get it, obviously it'll be money, and whereas Reblath, it is cheaper to make it, but value wise it's not worth anything. So even if we did hit Pen, how much would that be? It's probably like, yeah, like a Pen Blackstar is less than 100 billion, and then you have to factor in tax and everything. So like at most we make is like 85 billion or something, which for a pen is not worth it at all. So it's more just like we build fail stacks with this, and that's about it. So no real ultimate goal. Plus, we already made our pen Reblath. Unfortunately, we slammed that on like a 240 or something. That didn't feel good. But anyway, that was one of the things we made in our last series. So, with that said, let's get to enhancing episode 1. I'll try to make this a little bit educational if I can, just because I don't think you guys should be making black stars for profit. But it is something like if they do hit, it is a little bit potential profit, whereas Reblath is 0. So anyway. All right, so 0 to +7 is 100%. So the way I would do this, and the way you read Adventurer's Choice things, is this is what people hit their success on. So for example, most people hit from 0 to 4. That's what we'll be doing. And then you see all these numbers over here, and these are what they hit it on. So those are the unlucky people, or they just started on another stack. So here's how we look at it for the most part. If you were to force enhance it, it would cost 20 durability. The concentrated magical blackstone shards, a little bit less relevant in these days because the price is not high at all. However, memfrag prices are still pretty expensive, so the idea is to get it the success in under 20 durability, so in this case 2 clicks. So if we can get it in under 2 clicks, which is ideally like 50%, it is worth it. And with the amount of fail stacks they give you guys these days, like all of these are literally just free handouts from like events and everything. So we're just gonna use that. And yeah, that has a value, but not as much as it used to. Gotta love failing 70s. All right, so in theory, this is a 1 in 3 click, so we want to have, you know, more than 33% on average. So I think for the most part, these are pretty accurate on, like, most people are smart about what stacks they click on. So, like, I also have a bunch of 10s. So that's like a 44%, almost a 1 in 2, like 1 in 2.5 in a way. Okay, fine. 20 stack is a 30%. I would probably these days start at like a 30 stack or like above a 25, simply because like the value of it is down. We'll start with a 27, so like 55%, 1 and 2, versus a 4-click. Starting at a 30, we have... These are the people that like to overstack. So I think starting at a 30 is fine. Probably let's start at like a 32. Okay, that's 3 clicks overall. Let's see, what do we want? Under 6 clicks. So people still start at 30. Most of them get it within that range. Some people get unlucky and hit it in 40s. Yeah, we'll start at 35. So it's like a 1 in 3 on average versus a 6 force. Also, we've been collecting all these artisans' memories from rewards and stuff, so it's not like I'm throwing money at the game for this. Okay, 3 clicks. So 12 to 15, the rules of like this one kind of go out the window because the enhancement chance rate versus forcing is a little bit like it's a little bit wonky. So people start at 40 and then actually people hit it on their 40 and mid 40s, and then 50s I would say is a little bit on the unluckier side. So to give you an idea, a 50 stack is a 1 in 4. But a force is like 7. So I think starting at 40 is a good choice. I'm gonna start at a 41 because I'm trying to burn these rando stacks. So 1 in 5 on average with the 40 versus 1 in 7. All right, let's go. All right, so 13 to 15. Let's see. I think 40 is a little bit too low. 50 to 60 is a good starting point. And then 60, I would say, is unlucky, whereas 40s is lucky. So we'll just start on the average even 50s, and this is like a 1 in 6, 1 in 7 versus a 1 in 8. So almost the same, but we value the memory fragments more than a force cost. $14 to 15. Okay. So 60s is when people hit it on average. 50s is probably where they start. And 40s is just really low. So we do have a bunch of 60 stacks. I personally like to start on 50 as well here. So that one is 12% is like 1 in 8-ish. And this one is full clear durability from 100 to 0. So I don't really have a good feeling. I feel like we're going to dunk our durability and not get it. But it is worth the risk, in my opinion. Ooh, that's not... We're not tilted yet. It's only 9 minutes in. By the way, it's a little bit off topic, but on our main, we hit Hex the other day, and that took 29 tries. 29 out of 35 to Pity, by the way. So I'm glad we didn't hit Pity, but it was really close, and that drained so much silver. I don't know what to do. So it's like, whew. It's rough out there. Eight fails already. Oh, okay. You think we can get it in 7 tries before we hit pity? You know, I actually have a bunch of 70s. I should probably hold on to that 60 if we go for tries. So let's start at 50 again, because we're at 7. If it goes, it's cool. Okay, well, we saved the important stack, but that wasn't particularly good, so... One and 2, in theory. Jesus, let me just start over that one. Okay, so if you guys have watched my enhancing before, so basically from Pride to Duo, 30 to 40 is a good starting point. So like if you use a 40, it's not the worst thing you could do. I mostly start on the 30s and then go from there. And then if it fails enough and you hit a 60, you save it. So I guess we'll just... I kind of want to pop these first, just for the sake of getting rid of them. Okay, so to give you an idea, I don't know how many people enhance old boss gear, but Blackstar is considered 1 tier above boss gear. So like, you know, Uragons, Muskins, Begs, and all that stuff, Dimtree, Red Nose. So boss gear is 1 tier ahead. So you would use stacks that you would use equivalent of like Duo to Try from there, and then you use Try to Tet mostly. So yeah, most people hit it on the 70s. From my experience going for Pen the first time and the other like 15 Tet Black Stars I made, I start at 60. So that's why I think it was a good idea to save the 60 from earlier. 1 and 4. Okay. It's gonna be one of those days, we're not getting an easy break. All right, so Try to Tet. People start at 160. I don't know when the last time this was updated. That used to be good when these were worth, you know, 15 billion. We do have a 200, a 150, 120. Oh, we got a 135 already pre-made. I don't even remember where this is from. This is probably from months ago, but I guess we'll just use this one because it's there. All right. First Tet attempt. Here we go. 7%. Of course not. Why would it go? Okay, let's get rid of this one. Oh, we go again. I will say, after 8 years of playing this game, I just don't really feel anything while enhancing these days. Like, I remember years ago when I first started, I'm like, oh yeah, I was so hyped when things go, and now I'm just like, oh, thank God it's over. Like, for now, right? Wow. That didn't feel too good. I'm reminded why I don't enhance much these days anymore. Welcome to BDO enhancing. I guess we'll start at 60 again. Jeez. What is this? A 45? Oh my god, it's not going. Game doesn't want me to succeed. In case you guys are wondering how to make like a 150 stack, a 160 stack, that's easy. Oh yeah, this 240 I'm gonna use for I want to try to get this up to like a 260 stack, and then we'll use it for SEP or 7 on Sovereign. All right, let's see. We'll go until we run out of memfrag, so that's 374. That's like 2 repairs, essentially. It hurts more when it fails Pride of Duo than it does anything else, because that's durability down the drain. Ooh, let's go, please. Oh. Didn't even go on a 70. Oh, we are out of flawless stones. Hold on a second. We can make a few more. Honestly, for all of you who don't like enhancing, you know what you buy? You buy those where are they? What are they called? These things, Origin of Dark Hungers. Like 1 bill for a few like stacks. That's actually really cheap. If you're trying to build on the higher end with 0 RNG, it's just free stacks. And this is admittedly more of an end game item for like mid to end game players, but it's something you do if you want to have your name on it and you don't want to build the stack yourself. So yeah, also another reason why we can't go full pen is because I don't have enough masses. It took me about like 3,000 of them to go from 0 to pen on my journey with no crons. So that was a lot more than I thought it would be. All right, let's make 20, and it's like, how do you make these again? I hope I'm not missing something. It's been a while. Okay, cool. I still got it. I still remember all the combinations of dumb crafting materials that... All right, let's see. I would like to not make another 100 stack. I have 34 of them. Yo, just go, games. Oh, we got it. 170 or go. Hold up, wait. What stack do you hold on? Before I do something weird, let me go check something. Because my goal is also to get pen on my sovereign weapon, so I gotta actually use a reasonable stack on that one as well. So yeah, like overall we're building stacks. Hold on, let me see what stacks I use on these. Okay, so people use 160 to 170, mostly into 160 range on this one for Tet. Okay, so that's good. And then people use from Hex to Sep 250 to 270. I am not looking forward to this journey after Hex took so long for me and it only gets worse from there. Like, the goal is to get Oct, which is 8 for all of them, just because it has a nicer glow. But man, the struggle to build Failstacks is not good. Like, holy dude. These are high stacks. I think I'll start on like a 260 for that. So yeah, from 6 to 7, probably a 260. And then from 7 to 8, I feel like a 308 is very high. But it's something I might have to do because I do want Oct eventually, and then Nov and Pen or Deck. That is a goal for another year. By the way, guys, we hit 770 gear score, even if we take off the 2 from bosses. So yeah, we're 770. That's a number that I never thought I'd see. Anyway, we're almost done enhancing for this session because we're running out of materials. Plus, I think I'll if I fail one more and hit a 175, we stop and hold that one for the sovereign weapon, which I think 170 is a little high, but game says otherwise. I low-key kind of hope this fails. It's not the worst thing I could have done, but... Well... The question is, though... There is no way I'm popping a 300 stack for a YOLO attempt at a pen to get 80 bill. This 300 stack is worth way more. If pen Blackstar was worth like Okay, if Pen Blackstar was like 150 bill, oh yeah, I'll just slam it and hope for the best. But it's not. So this is a problem. I don't know what to do. It's not really so much about the silver at this point. It's more of like what Wait, hold on. Oh, are you serious? We don't have any. Hold on. Wait, hold on. That's not the combo. Look at all of these that won't sell as well. $240 stack. That's actually like 240 is decent for a pen. It's like, yeah, this is like actually entry level. I think I hit my first pen Blackstar in the series on like I think it was either 270 something. It's on video, so you guys can watch it. I don't remember. Okay, let's go to the tinfoil and let's go do tinfoil things. All right, so this is the thing I've always done. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. We get the golden hand, the blue one, because of this luck +3, right? Yeah, that's it's good. And then we go to the dark room, the shed over here. This is where I hit a lot of my pens. We call this the dark room. Drink this. This is so stupid. Oh, okay. Anyway, YOLO. Oh, that just straight failed. All right, cool. Until next time, that's it for today. We'll leave it at try for now, and then we'll start it up next time. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 1. I don't know how often or like regular or irregular I'll be doing this because one, collecting the materials is kind of a pain, and I don't realistically have enough Masters of Pure Magic to go serious on pen unless I straight up cron it, which I'm not gonna do that. It's not worth it. So yeah, maybe it'll just be a surprise when I make the next video. But until then, we have some more upcoming guides and stuff that I want to revisit, like gear progression and everything. And yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy that, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.